Hi, Chris Hufstader here. I'm one of Oxfam's writers in the U.S. I want to report back to you about how your support helped a community I visited in Cambodia recently. I went to a place called Village 2 in Cambodia's northern Ratanakiri province. The people there told me they had lost 200,000 acres of forest when the government granted a concession to a Vietnamese company that cut down the forest and planted rubber trees. The people I met in Village 2 told me that this was a huge loss for them. They used to hunt, fish, and gather mushrooms and other food in this forest, so they really suffered when it all got cut down. An organization called Save Cambodia's Wildlife, funded by a grant from Oxfam, helped the village work with the Ministry of Environment to conserve a remaining 4,675-acre forest area. They call it the Okoki Community Protected Area. And you can see in this photo the plantation is on the left and the edge of Okoki is to the right. Now, Okoki is one of about 7 of these community protected areas in northern Cambodia that your support for Oxfam has made possible. It's about 15 miles from Village 2 to Okoki, and it's hard to get there on the rough roads that are crisscrossing this plantation that's there now. But the people I met from Village 2 are really happy to have this forest. They tell me that they derive considerable economic benefits from forest areas like Okoki. Several of the women I spoke with told me if they need money, they can always spend a day gathering mushrooms they can then sell in local markets. One of them was Nu Vanen, who you can see in these photos. She says she used to tap trees near her home for resin, which is it's a valuable raw material for making lacquer. And when the plantation cut down all the trees near her home, she says her income dropped considerably. And she and her friend Manda come to Okoki to gather mushrooms and other wild food. Manda says this sort of foraging is an important source of extra income for women, so she wants to protect the forest for her daughter Srai M to enjoy in the future. Manda reminded me of something else. Cutting down tropical forests is a major source of greenhouse gas emissions that drive climate change. So when you help people protect their forest resources, it's actually good for all of us. Well, that's it. I just wanted to tell you about Okoki because your support for Oxfam is helping people protect the natural resources on which they depend. It's a big victory for the people of Village 2 to have this forest. I just want to thank you for helping make this work possible.
Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ